It's weigh-in day. Hey, welcome back to Worth the Wait. This is Renee, and it is weigh-in day. So we've been doing this for a week, and I'm excited to catch you up on the things that have worked and not worked, and what we're going to try next week. So if you haven't already, please subscribe by hitting that little subscribe button, and you can click the little bell that lets you be notified. Notifies you if I upload a video or if I go live. Chances of that are kind of slim, but anyway, so yeah, I think that's all I have on the business side of things. But let me tell you a little bit about this week. So the challenge for this week was that I was going to drink 3.5 of these every day and track my food, and I did well. I did not get to 3.5 every single day. Partly because I forgot to sometimes start the day off with water, and then by the time I remembered, it was like 2, and then it was a real challenge to get all 3.5 of those in. But by and large, I did really well. So things that I noticed, besides having to go to the bathroom a lot, right? No big deal. In my house, it's right there, so that's not a problem. But the other things I noticed, I was eating a little bit less because I was much more full. I felt much more full. My skin has improved, so that's pretty awesome. And I would say that my energy level and some of my concentration has improved as well. There were other factors for that too, but it was good. So I'm going to start to echo that challenge over into my standards of how I want to live and do this life thing. So that means our standards have gone from food tracking and drinking water. So those are the 2 standards. And then this week, what I am going to add in, what I noticed is I get started and then I don't eat until like 2, right? That's when I start to get hungry and go, oh yeah, maybe I need to drink some water. Because up until then, all I've had is basically coffee, maybe a piece of toast. Not the best choice. So I ordered my birthday's this week, so I ordered myself an early birthday present. When you get to a certain point in life, you do that because you don't know what else is going to buy it for you. So this is from my child. My youngest. She doesn't know. So this is, I don't get any money for this. This is not sponsored. I'm just telling you about my experience. So this is the BlendJet 2.0. Had the first one, was super frustrated with it. Couldn't get it to actually work really well. This one I am much happier with. So the deal with this is it's got little measurement things in it. You can put in 16 ounces worth of stuff. I don't recommend actually trying to fill it up to 16 ounces right off the bat. Obviously there was some learning that was happening here, and it has this great it uses a USB-C charger, which means it's really easy to charge, and the little button has different colors that tells you what's going on when you press it. So what goes in there is straight up chia seeds, almond milk, and frozen berries and fruit. That's it. So I don't do any sugar, sweet, or anything. I actually don't like sweet smoothies. We will be adding greens to it. We just didn't have any today. So we were testing out different things in it to see what kind of worked the best. And so that is, I'm going to be adding that. So my lovely hubby, he put together freezer packs for me that we can pull out and put into the BlendJet, and then I just have to pour in the almond milk and the chia seeds. I might make a chia paste gel. I think it's a gel where you soak it. So we'll see how I end up applying that. But I actually really like chia in my smoothies because I do like a little bit of texture, interestingly enough. But also, they have a lot of protein in them for what you're consuming, and so it gives you a full feeling, and I'd rather have that right now than protein powders. I found that most of the protein powders have that taste, and also way too, they're just too sweet. I just don't need that. So we'll see how that goes for the week and how that helps. This might be too much information, a little TMI here but I noticed today that upon drinking my first one, this is actually my second one because I poured out too much fruit ahead of me too, that it really had an immediate effect on my digestive system, and so I'm kind of excited for that effect a little bit too, because that makes me pretty hopeful for being able to clean some things out. So we're going to try it for the week and see what happens. So here I want to really briefly put on the screen my poor tracking that I did this week. I will be better this coming week because I'm still learning the discipline of coming back and writing everything down. But so I did my water, I wrote things down, and I'm going to add my smoothies to the mix. And so let's go ahead and talk about the weigh-in. So I did weigh myself every day to kind of see how things were going. And the first couple days I was like, wow, there's not much change. But then after that, I noticed there was a lot of change. And so at one point I was down a whole 3.5 pounds. However, last night I ate some chips and salsa and with a little bit of cream cheese. If you haven't ever had that, by the way, cream cheese, melted cream cheese with salsa on top. Pretty good. But some of the chips were like super salty, so I'm pretty sure I'm retaining a little bit from that last night, and I ate it kind of late, like 11 o'clock at night, so that affected today's weigh-in. So my official weigh-in is 284, so that means that I have lost 2 pounds this week, which is great, because it's great. So it's a wonderful jump start to this whole process. So not too bad for making the change of paying attention to what I'm eating, telling the truth about that, and adding water, a lot of water. So I'm going to keep those two things up and add the smoothies to see if we can help with feeling full in the morning, having a little more energy. And of course there's lots of benefits to dark berries and other things. So I do prefer things like, cherries and blackberries and blueberries and that type of thing, but I'll eat all the fruit pretty much. I can't get over how mango always tastes like palm trees. I can't get over how mango always tastes like pine trees to me. It just does. And so I'm allergic to pine trees, so I don't eat a ton of mango. We'll see. All right, so that's it. That's my standard this week. Water, tracking. My challenge is drinking my smoothies every day. And then I will check in with you at the end of next week, and maybe I'll even have some great smoothie recipes I come up with if I decide to add some other stuff to it, like, nut butters or that type of thing. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked this, please give me a thumbs up. Would love to answer any questions you have down in the comments. Let me know how your journey is going as well. And for all of us, it looks like this is going to be worth the wait. Thanks. Bye.